Hello everyone, and happy end of the month. It's a little windy out here. I'm kind of laughing because I'm going to be talking about a still point, and my umbrella, it's so windy out here, just toppled over a little bit, and my camera fell down, my phone fell down. So, and I'm trying to remain grounded and centered and still with my phone propped up against my umbrella, which is struggling to stay still amongst all of the wind. And you can hear my beautiful wind chime, which was a gift when my mother transitioned, so that when I hear that, that's always a sign that she's with me and she's nearby. So I wanted to pop on for a few minutes for this last update this month, and I know that there's been some consistency in building integrity between these energetic updates where I continue to build off of the last update. I want to disengage a little bit for just one update here, although this connects collectively to your process. It's not something that I have talked about before, so integrating it with any of the messages from the prior video might not make sense. So the message that I really want to feel that's important for me to transmit at the end of this month, and how befitting that I'm literally trying to remain still here amongst my umbrella twirling around in the wind, is conveying this message of a still point. And for some of you this might resonate, and others this might be the beginning of a new learning. It's still a new transmission for me. The week before last week, I'm losing track of time, so we're in a new week. So at the beginning of last week, 1 week ago, I 3 times had heard still point. I also heard 0 point, which I equate to be the same thing. And how I understand still point and 0 point, I believe they are synonymous. 0 point is just, it's there's no extreme movement in either direction in your life, so you're just kind of at the center. And as we are navigating a climate energetically, which is ebbing and flowing, I want to be selective in how much I say, because I want to make sure that this reaches as many of you as possible. But with a lot of the things I will say that have, just from an energetic standpoint, that have been happening in the world, it is affecting like literally our groundedness, our gravitational pull. I can literally feel the axis and the earth shifting. And I feel that sometimes in these moments it also creates a stronger ebb and flow, and people are moving a little bit faster, or not even faster, but there's just a higher level of frequency. There's more people that are moving, making jumps through timelines, collapsing timelines in their life. Everything is just happening at a faster rate for all of us. And so who do we have in the middle to keep things grounded? And think of maybe like a cotton candy machine, when it's really swirling and there's a cone in the middle and it's absorbing all of that sugar as it transforms into the cotton. There has to be something in the center to hold all of that together while it's spinning. And so while all of the spinning is happening, I have been experiencing a still point for a few weeks now. And for some of you that may understand this and feel like this is happening for you as well, you might feel some comfort in hearing this. And if you aren't experiencing that, that's okay too. It might be that you're receiving the benefits of the still point. So there's some of us that may have just been experiencing like a collapse in the movement of our day. So it could be that you had a conference call scheduled that was canceled, or a trip you were supposed to take and you're either your plane is delayed or your trip got canceled. It could be that you are in transition from one job to another job and you're just in limbo with that. It might be maybe your work is not as busy and you're just feeling that unusual like stillness, and it can be a little disarming if you're not used to feeling that. So go feedback with the wind. I want to encourage you, like if you are going through that, to know that is temporary, that things are going to shift again and again and again and again and again. And if you are not experiencing a still point, then you are receiving that from those of us that are anchoring the light so that you can make your movements right now. So we all have our purpose, all right? So if you are in a still point right now where you're not experiencing any grand fluctuations in either direction of your life, that is completely okay. And if you are not experiencing that and you are in an extreme high, like fluctuation, like in and out, week to week, like really, really busy and then crash and then really busy and crash, that's okay too, because your system is learning how to calibrate all the light coming in. And for some of us that are in a still point or 0 point, I feel they're synonymous. We're able to hold the light that is coming in and sit with that while others learn how to bring that into their system. So I hope that resonates with some of you. This is something very new for me that I've been channeling and experiencing. A couple notes about the end of the month. There is a sound bath this weekend. It is filled up. I will be confirming all the spots on Wednesday. If there's any spots open, I have one person waiting, and then after that, if there's any more spots open, I will post something on my social media by Friday if there's a spot open. Generally by Friday evening it's closed, no matter where we're at with the numbers, because I'm setting the energy on Saturday for the group. Number 2, there is a rate change, so that will be effective on November 1st. Number 3, I am now creating some different offerings in terms of times. So there's 30-minute sessions available now come November 1st, and 45-minute sessions. And I guess this goes along, this is like 2B. So 2A is rate change. A footnote to that, 2B is that I am offering a discount to people who are booking regular appointments each week. So that will be 10%. Don't usually see people regularly. There's not many people who come in every week for energy work. Massage is more common. So that 10% is in the pricing structure. So if you are a family or a couple and you are all booking your appointments the same day, so like 2 of you, or if there's a family of a few of you, you are also a recipient of the 10% discount. Also, moving forward, if I receive any emergency requests the same day, there's going to be a surcharge for that, because I've already set the energy for the day when I wake up. And so whether it's through my professional schedule or my personal commitments, there are things that always have to get rearranged to accommodate for same day requests, and I want to honor that, but I also want to honor my time and my commitment, so there will be a surcharge for that going forwards. I hope that is all received with love, and understand that as I am increasing my rates, I am also increasing the abundance frequency for you as well, and increasing the value that you receive from the sessions. All right, I will see you in a few weeks in November. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, safe end to your month.